here you've got much more early game focus on the side of Rogue. You know, you're going to be able to get that mid pro, you're going to be able to invade a little bit more with that Nidalee. You know, you've got some good setup in the bot side as well. And having odoamne, the weak side king on that Sion, just ignore him. Don't worry about him at all. You know, just try and attack SK through the mid and through the bot.
And that's what you said was be important. But of course, SK, quick thoughts on their draft. What are we expecting from them this game?
Well, I think you just got to deal with it, Rogue. Like, what is the weakness? Where do you attack? You know, and that bot lane is definitely something to keep your eyes on, because not only can you play through your bot, but you can also shut SK's bot down, which I do think is their stronger lane. Blue here though, he's out of position, he's in trouble.
Oh, Blue, I think you might be dead, mate. Oh, it's first blood. Inspired picks up, and it's just too easy. It was just too easy for Rogue there. That's a free kill. That's a
that was nothing special. There was absolutely nothing special about that gang, and Blue just disrespecting Inspired there. And here comes Trymbi. Oh my goodness. Blue does have his flash still. He should be able to walk away from this one.
Just get knocked up. The stun is there. They will combo it together. They scatter the weak line. Oh no. My God, Blue, please. Please, Blue. It's a disaster. It's a bloody disaster.
He's only gone and Blue's Abba died. It's happened. He's down. 2 deaths in 3.
For SK Gaming in the early game. Which is huge. Like that the support having that much influence is like a second jungler, and that's a really big deal. I think Blue may be caught out here. Another scatter of the week comes through the. Oh my word! The spear lands, and actually we haven't engaged in the bot lane. Gonna force the flush out from Hans Sama. Treatz getting taken very low. Trymbi will pick up the kill for his second of the game, and Jezu trying to trade back here. He will not have the legs to go much further. Right now it is a brawl across the map that Rogue are coming out on top of.
SK are not happy right here. Holy moly.
I know Rogue are good, but SK need to fix these early game problems, because if they don't, like, we could be in a situation where they don't even make playoffs, and it's very unlikely, clearly, as Jenax now going to be forced to use the ultimate to bounce away. odoamne won't be able to catch him. But
I mean, you could, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably not a good idea, and will probably end in a lot of heartbreak for SK.
And as you said, that Rogue have got complete control of the bot side of the map. They've got, you know, the bot pressure. They have that mid lane pressure that's just being facilitated by Larssen solo, and Inspired will pick up that first dragon in the game. We could potentially see Jenax take over a smaller skirmish away from the bot lane. We have had a full rotate of the SK bot lane up towards this Herald as well, by the way. So they really want to secure this. I assume to just shovel some gold into someone through some plates, because that might be a way, you know, just by getting some solid plate advantages somewhere, that you could at least...
I take big exception to this, because I am a jungle player, and it's always the junglers that suffer the most here. But we are going to get a TP flank onto Jenax from Larssen.
Yeah, Jenax going in. He's going in, trying to find the kill onto Sion. Flushes away, but Jenax does get stunned up. Larssen should be able to pick up the kill. I say that.
Maybe.
Jenax is slapping. Absolutely slapping on this Aatrox. The teleport gets nothing. Jenax is big here.
And that is really huge right there for SK. That's a big...
Samo going in, forces the exhaust out from Jezu there. And it will be the second dragon in the game going comfortably.
You know, just take the little W's where we can. Hopefully they'll build up into a big W, you know, and just not look a gift horse in the mouth. But at the same time, maybe 3 or something like that, you know, you really have to go for it, and you really have to try and use your strength. As Jenax, though, he's going to get caught out because Nidalee's here as well.
Yeah, he's going to be forced to dive away. May have to flash over the wall. Maybe waiting for a second dash, and he will go for it, but they engage directly on to Tynx. Gets caught out. And that's an easy pick.
But that's just a misstep. It's just a misplay. Completely kills all the tempo you would have otherwise got. Rogue will be able to crack open this this mid-tier one here.
Yeah, they have got a lot of pressure. It looks like Treatz is attempting to stop it, but he will not be able to. Rogue get 2 tier 1s in mid and top in short succession.
That's really not going to be good news for him. And then on top of that, you're looking for abilities that you can use to like face check bushes and whatnot.
Hans Sama. He's gone behind enemy lines, mate. I think it's a little bit too far as he's forced to flush away. Treatz finds the pick, and the shutdown goes over to Jezu. Hans Sama.
Easy shutdown. As Larssen here is also stepping pretty far forward, but I think he's going to be fine. He's got the support of his team. This is dragon spawning really soon, so both his teams are going to look to get mid control and look for the fight.
Oh, Jenax wants to flush across the wall. He goes down to Inspired, who is now on top of Treatz as well. It's a good pick up for Rogue. They initially were in a bit of a rubbish situation, and now it's Treatz dropping to odoamne too. That should be enough pressure to secure soul point on the dragon. 3rd dragon of the game.
Here we go, Baron play number 1.
And it doesn't look like SK have kind of flipped that switch in their mind, although you have seen a bit of a ward clear on that top side. Treatz now will slowly move his way through that blue side jungle as Trymbi is zoning away. Rogue, they know they're on Baron now. Treatz is going to make a Hex Slash over the wall. They will actually force them to back off as odoamne has that front line at this point in time. We're actually going to see the Lullaby come through. This could be the engage that SK are looking for as Treatz tries to dive in. Nice zoning from odoamne, and Treatz gets bopped off by the Unleashed Power. He'll drop at the start of the fight to Larssen, but there are some low HP bars for Rogue right now, and SK wants it. They're going in as that's the Magnet Storm straight to Jezu. The feathers are big. SK are going for it, but the double kill comes through for Larssen, and you can see Jenax is hungry for the rest of the fight, and Blue finally gets that shut down. It's been coming all game, and Blue will get the kill. SK somehow bite back a Baron.
It works for SK. It took them long enough.
Into how they could potentially look to play team fights, but of course that was a situation they were all boxed in. They had an easy path to engage onto the Baron, and they have to do that again in 50 seconds. Like, they have to find a similar setup, and Jenax gets caught out here by Trymbi.
Wow.
odoamne picks up the kill, and now that's going to make it harder to control this red side jump.
Right? That's what's got to happen when you put five wards in one bush. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one, but still. SK, they're going to face check, and they're going to get punished.
Yeah, Treatz immediately caught out on the engage here. He will drop to Larssen once more, second time in a row. And now Trymbi drops to Jezu on the backline. Tynx gets bopped, and here comes Jenax on the sideline looking for the flank with the ultimate, but he gets immediately locked up on the backline. He's diving in though onto Hansama. Look at Jenax go. This is a good fight for SK and Blue. Now onto odoamne. Jezu should be able to pick up the kill, and they stop Soul. SK again find the win they needed.
Perfect stuff right there from SK. This is what they want. If you're stalling this game out, you take this dragon away. No longer going to be the soul for Rogue. That adds another 5 minutes into your pocket. And SK, surprisingly, are winning back-to-back. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. So that's like mega impossible to find a favorable fight in those situations. But SK find ways to kind of make it happen. As now Rogue start up the Baron again. It does die pretty fast right here. SK gonna have to face check as a squad, but it's in a choke point.
Oh, Treatz has a good flush out. Treatz taken low. That's the engage that Trymbi may be looking for. This might be a different fight for Rogue, and they are diving in. odoamne is gonna zone Blue out. They're gonna double kill onto Hansama, and now Jenax can do nothing. That was the engage they wanted. Blue and Jenax, the only remaining members for SK, and now Rogue should be able to turn for the Baron.
That was more what I was expecting from Rogue when you've been able to keep the map this dark against SK. Like, you just can't get a favorable fight. And when we see this replay, by the way, you're going to have to keep your eyes on Larssen, because this man, honestly, there are no words for what you're going to see in this replay for what he...
Actually getting a big Magnet Storm there was a huge difference maker for Rogue as well. But man, Larssen, this guy is not... You know, that he hasn't built his name off nothing, and that damage onto Treatz, my God, man. Absolutely disgusting as Hansama just picks him off. That's a free soul, surely, to Rogue. Maybe we have to go for a crazy steal here, but Rogue, finally, they wrestled this game into control.
Yeah, and here we go again for SK. The house is on fire, and things are not okay. They really aren't okay. This is it. Fog of War, man. What you're face checking into? You're face checking into the OP engage from Trymbi. You're face checking the scatter the
Tynx, mate. Tynx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's just at this point the game is unplayable for SK. Honestly, I think it's been unplayable for them for quite a while, but they made it happen. So kudos to them for that. But at this point, this is it, right? This is just where, I mean. What do you do? Honestly, I'm trying to break this all down for you, but really it just comes down to the fact, like, you can't get anywhere near Rogue right now if you're SK. Rogue know that. They use that to build up vision advantage, and it's just absolutely... Oh, man. It's tremors right here for SK.
I feel like SK have picked, like, Lee Sin in every role here, because they've had absolutely no vision the entire game. It's been... honestly, it has been disgusting how much vision control that Rogue has had in both the blue and red side jungle. And their siege is now really strong too, because they have that really tanky Sion who can just sit in the front. And obviously Larssen, if you step up close to him and he just hits you with one scatter the weak at this point, you're just donezo. Treatz finds the engage, Jenax pops the ultimate here. They are desperately searching for something. SK are absolutely like scavenging for a kill onto Rogue, but they cannot find it.
Yeah, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel with that one right there, definitely. They see that Inspired is pushing bot side. It's a 4v5 if you can get a solid engage, but Rogue also know that. You know, they know they're 4v5. They know that they have to be a bit chill there. There goes the sleep, but I don't think
Oh, they're going straight in for it, baby, right into the back
Okay.
line. Jezu pops off right there. He gets the shutdown onto Hansama, and suddenly they may have bought themselves some more time in this game. Jenax desperately pushing forward, looking for some healing, looking for an engage. They're going to get the sleep onto odoamne, who should be the next target. But my word, when SK's backs were against the wall, they absolutely found the play. And with 2 inhibitors down, SK are clinging on for dear life.
SK just will never quit. They won't stop. They're not out. They just refuse to be out. They refuse to die in this game. Rogue, despite having all the control, still, Jenax is going to go in here. Blue, he's following up. Ooh.
Inspired will have to pop the Zhonya's, will drop down, and somehow SK, they absolutely turn the tides at the very final.
For them.
They've definitely made Rogue work for this victory. Like, there's 3 inhibitors down. They've managed to find that, like, miracle team fight, as you said. Actually, Larssen gone for a teleport as Jenax maybe looks for the flank here. The engage comes on, but it's onto odoamne. That guy is an absolute fortress on the front line for Rogue, and he will get the knockup back onto Treatz, who's already used that ultimate as well. And now Rogue, they are just looking for the re-engage with Trymbi. You can see that he's waiting for it. He's baiting them in, and that is a huge amount of damage now back onto Treatz, who's taken low. He will be forced to flash. Rogue are absolutely healthy as you like. An apple every day for these guys. They are in no way, shape, or form going down. SK will be forced to back into their base. Scatter Weak does not land. These super minions are pushing in. It is a matter of time, you feel, for Rogue in this situation. They're just looking for their moment to strike.
Rogue been having an apple a day, and now know why Medic wasn't casting this one. But it looks like SK have run out of gas for their engage. As I say that, that's a flash pole onto odoamne. Not sure that's totally one, but they're going to go in.
Jenax wants it. They've already used the Feather Storm as well, but they're straight onto Jezu, and Jezu's dead. He was the engine behind SK's victories, and now Rogue are pouncing. Nidalee on the forefront, going for blue, but Jenax, but I don't think they're going to be able to defend. This is it. Rogue have locked themselves in to the top 2 of the LEC, and SK will have to wait for the guaranteed playoff spot.
SK did a pretty good job of holding on to this one. They weren't going to lose this one lying down. But at the end of the day, Rogue, off of the back of an exceptional early game, come out with a W.
It was a really, really good early game for Rogue, especially through that mid lane play that they made. Like, they just played through Larssen. But SK made this hard. Like, when you thought they were down and out, they got back off the ring. They basically were there. They were down for the count, and then they were back up. Like an absolute miracle return. Like 3 or 4 team fights in a row, SK made that happen. But Rogue just built themselves such an early game advantage. It was too difficult for SK to get back on.
Yeah, the early game was one of the more dominant